invited to the stream. Okay, and we'll take this branding off real quick, and then we're gonna get into the show. All right, y'all ready? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear 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 me? Can y'all? Okay, y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me in Facebook world? Cause y'all are, we're streaming you live from the actual StreamYard studio. So can you hear us on Facebook? Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me on all platforms. All right, so we can get this show on the roll. Just to let you guys know that this is June. This is Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to all of my LGBT artists. And we will be interviewing quite a few people. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We'll be interviewing quite a few people on the show this month. We have, of course, we have STARR today. We have Gorgeous Montana today. We have um, Man Williams, who will be interviewed on, I think, the 27th. We got the Trap Twins, okay, which is the Hair Press and Back End Marty. They'll be interviewed. We have Cool from the West. We'll be interviewing her. We have Barbie Gucci. We'll be interviewing her. We got quite a few artists on the roster for this month. And I think we also got an artist named Mac that I'm supposed to be interviewing on the show as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys tap in. And right now, again, we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, tagged. And then after we are done broadcasting on these platforms, the content will be uploaded to Spotify, Anchor, and Spreaker. So right now we're on both YouTube channels. We're on my Benji the Ruler YouTube channel, streaming on that, and we are also streaming on the Real Right Show YouTube channel as well. Okay, some of y'all are familiar with um, StreamYard and their streaming services, so I'm sure you guys are aware of how this goes. I haven't set up my Periscope yet, but I am definitely thinking about going that route with things because I like dealing with platforms where you can make money off of. I ain't even gonna lie. When you can make money off platform, I like fuck with it. Bigo is not one that I'm too concerned about getting into. I don't have anything against the platform, but from what I have been seeing in some of the reviews that that come across my desk, and like I said, from a personal experience myself, I have a Bigo account, but I very rarely go on there because it's kind of toxic. It's a lot of arguing and stuff on there, so I kind of want to protect my peace. I kind of don't want to be around any of the toxic energy. But it's also what you expose yourself to and the caliber of people that you communicate and associate yourself with as well. So if you're not exposing yourself or subjecting yourself to drama or communicating or dealing with drama type people, then that's not something that you would definitely have to immediately worry about. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. I feel like if I'm not surrounding myself or exposing myself to it, I don't have to worry about being involved or tempted or peer pressure to be involved or get involved in it. All right, so again, Gorgeous Montana is a dope artist. Both of them are dope artists. The two tracks that we have from Gorgeous Montana is Tippy Toe and Moving Silence. Tippy Toe is a bop. Tippy Toe is definitely a bop. That Move It Baby, Stick It Baby, it's catchy. It's definitely giving that Atlanta vibe. Um, and his song Moving Silence is a dope track as well. I definitely want you guys to follow him on social media. On YouTube, make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. On Facebook, his page is Montana Joiner. On Instagram, I think it's Gorgeous Montana One. So make sure you guys stay tuned. His two tracks should be out right now, if I'm not mistaken. Tippy Toe and Moving Silence. We're gonna get into it with him as far as some questions. Ask him if he has any new a whole project that he's pushing or that he's putting out right now. Kind of he's been busy on the road. He's always been performing prior to all of this. He's always been on the road, always been doing shows. So bro's very much big, booked and busy. He was on the road when I talked to him earlier. So we're gonna save his interview for later on at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully he will be back in Atlanta for his interview. He's actually tuning in right now on Instagram. So major shout out. His Instagram is _gorgeous_Montana. _gorgeous_Montana. If he can comment it or somebody can comment it, it'll be so easy for me to pin. And or if you can comment on this if you can comment on this Instagram live, bro, comment so they can click you and add you and follow you and check out some of your content. Also for K-Star, if you are tuning in, whether you are on the Real Right Show page on Instagram or whether you are on the Facebook page, make sure you comment so that the people can tap your profile and check out your content and shit like that. Okay. All right. So in about 15 minutes, we're going to interview K-Star. We're going to interview him first. And he has a song out right now called Bunny Pussy. And he has one called Kill the Vibe. I got another track from him with the initials KGM. Not too familiar about what exactly that is, but I'm sure he will express that and communicate that to us. Via the interview. So I'm gonna go over a couple of little things that's in his EPK right now, so that you guys can kind of get some history about him. This is something that we like to do at the Real Right Show. Some of them, okay. So the official K-Star is his Instagram. I am pinning his Instagram. This is K-Star's Instagram. Kings Get Money, dopeness. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. I'm with that. I'm with that. All right, so I'm gonna read off some of his content from his EPK. I kind of want to make sure everybody sees what's going on here. We'll flip the camera around with this one. All right, so K-Star will expand this real quick. This is his EPK. I love professionalism when it comes to artists. Artists, if you are not familiar with what an EPK is, an EPK is an electronic press kit. This is what you send to promoters to get bookings. This is what you send labels to review your content. This is like your artist resume. You definitely will want to create these. If you can't find an industry professional to make one for you, I'm going to give you a free website that you can go on, and you can go on here and actually create you an EPK free of charge. And all you do is upload your bio, upload your pictures, upload your websites and your links to your music, and people will easily be able to click your links and listen to your music, check out your interviews, check out your videos, and stuff like that. Kid Pro, my man made that. Okay, he made this EPK dopeness. See that? See, keep shouting out your people, man, because you never know who might hit them up. But again, I just commented a website on here where you can do an EPK for free, artistecard.com. But just to kind of give you guys an insight on the EPK, you kind of want to make it industry standard, and industry standard is pretty much an interactive EPK. An interactive EPK is basically when you can click the links on your EPK and it'll take you directly to your music, take you directly to your sites, directly to your interviews, and see. Okay, see, this is an interactive EPK. You can click that and it'll take you directly to their music. See how dope that is? All right, we're gonna give the people in the Instagram world a visual of what we got going on here too. We're gonna go back to his EPK. Okay, that's in the email. Flip the camera around, and this is what we call an interactive EPK. You see that? And then watch how you can just click on that and it takes you directly to his YouTube channel. This is his music, his YouTube music. Okay. Kill the Vibe, Kings Get Money, Fuck Your Friends, Mad, Bounce That Ass, Bunny Pussy, and Set It Off. These are his latest tracks out right now on his project, on his Rockstar project, if I'm not mistaken. Again, he was just performing at Pride, so major shout out to all of the artists that came to Pride in Miami. It was a dope experience. Um, and I hope to see you guys at the event in October. They are having another uh, some music festival um, in Miami, another Afro Pride music festival and parade. All right, so I'm gonna try to read some of this. It's very small. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, and then maybe I can read it. I'm trying to zoom in. Y'all hear that meditation music in the back? We're trying to keep it peaceful, tranquil around these parts. All right, Michigan-born, Atlanta-based rapper Carl K. Starr Levanzel breaks away from the banalities of music and instead chooses to focus on what matters most, delivering quality lyrics with substance and meaning, all while still giving his audience something to be able to dance to. K-Star believes in expression of emotion in its purest form. For his for his music, for him, music represents an all-encompassing surrender, a pledge to self-honesty. The world is tired of the same stale sounds, forcing a narrative of people having to conform to be understood. If you had your heart broken, I made music for you. If you want to be ratchet, I got you. And if you want to hear something real and hear someone say what other people are afraid to say, then put me on repeat. Always outspoken and invariably stern in his vocal style, the hip hop rap artist delves into deeper themes of honesty, self confidence, and real life experiences. Each hook, each rhyme, every bar is deeply rooted in conveying the most intimate moments of the human experience, whether it's about sex, twerking, or whether it's about life challenges and personal issues. Above all, it's deep, it's sensual, it's a vibe. It goes without saying, K Star will be in the ranks of great tailing from Michigan, such as Eminem, Big Sean, and Cash Doll. Major shout out to K Star. This bio was giving me everything that needed to be gave for real. I'm proud of you, bitch. You did that for real, and I can actually agree with a lot that is in your EPK and in your biography, um, because I really do believe that it is time for us to change the narrative when it comes to LGBT from the LGBT community for real. Because I don't like how I don't have nothing against anybody that's out there right now and that has, when it's our turn, it's our turn. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's hating on nobody, nobody's trying to throw shade on nobody. But what we do want to say is that there are different types of LGBT artists. All of us aren't flaming like that. All of us aren't um feminine and cunt like that. Now, we do believe, well, I do believe in duality. I do believe in embracing my masculine side and my feminine side. I haven't been tapping too much into my feminine side too often because honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. We having a real conversation right now. That was a side of me that I had suppressed for a long time because of how I was raised and some of the type of people that I grew up around, some of the type of people that I do business with. Um, I honestly have more straight constituents and friends and business partners than I do on the LGBT side. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have anything against my community, but y'all kind of know how we are. You know what I mean? So that's kind of going without being said. But what I would like for everybody to know is that there are different types of LGBT artists. There are different types of LGBT men, women. And that's just it. That's what we're here for. And this is another reason why I was very adamant about, having this show um consistently for the month of June for Pride awareness, for Pride month, because I want our voices to be heard. I want them to see us in different lights. I want them to hear the difference in our sound, in our movements, in our art, in the way that we express ourselves, in our lyrics. I've been through some real life shit too. Um, and my music is for trappers. My music is for the real ones. My music is for dope boys. My music is for dope girls. My music is for glam divas. My music is for bitches who like to rock labels. My music is for boss bitches, street bitches, hood bitches, ratchet bitches. My bitches is for my music is for classy bitches. My music is for a wide variety of different people on different parts of the spectrum, because I have tapped into all of those different energies. I've been broke, I've been rich, I'm still straight. You're gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? But being able to tap into all of those different energies and express them in a form of art, and express them in music, and give people a visual behind it. That's what I know that's what me. That's what I'm on right now. So without further ado, we got about 8 minutes until his interview starts. Bro, if you can come into the StreamYard queue and click the link that I inbox you on Instagram, we'll go ahead and bring you into the queue. And then right at 5:30, I will click you in for the official interview. And then we're gonna do Gorgeous Montana, and then we're gonna be out of you guys here. I wanted to keep my word and make sure that we run the show this month efficiently, and get our voices and our music out there. And good luck to everybody that that reached out to me. Um, okay, that's gonna have to wait. Good luck to everybody that reached out to me, and everybody that's come onto my show and that will be on my show this month. Not sure if you guys have really been following um my show, but I have went to college for mass communication and broadcasting. I actually went to college at Benedict College. And you got the EPK plug, hit me up. And yeah, so he has all of his, okay, cool. He has commented on Facebook. He has his team commenting on Instagram. So K-Star, we got you on both. um, Gorgeous, I need you to tap in when you can, when you get a chance. Make sure y'all tap in. Thank you, Monica, for tuning in. I appreciate it, for real, for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's go back here. So yeah, Rainbow Reads Radio. Make sure you guys tap into Rainbow Reads Radio. This is where we're going to be doing. We have formulated a whole nother platform for us and for the LGBT community. We'll be doing a lot of outreach at ballroom events. We'll be hosting our own events, community events. We will be doing red carpet coverage at events, at balls. We will also be at pop-up shops. We'll be at a lot of community events. We will also do coverage from certain clinics in certain cities so that our people can have the information that we need for housing funding, for our medication, for meetings for mental health, for support. So if you guys have any information on clinics in your area, be it Atlanta, be it California, be it New York, be it DC, be it Baltimore, Florida, any type of information that you have for housing resources, utility resources, funding, help, any nonprofit organization, any clinics in your city, any type of help that can help the LGBT community, please reach out to us at The Real Right Show or Rainbow Reads Radio. We can use those resources, pool our resources, help our people get the type of medication, the type of funding, the type of help, the type of support, the type of stability that they need. Okay, that's what it's about. That's what this shit is about. This shit is about supporting our people, uplifting our people, empowering our people, pooling our resources, mobilizing, strategizing, and doing the fuck we need to do so we can move up and move forward. Okay. All right. So we have him in the queue. All right, you in here for okay, cool, Tremel. We appreciate that. We thank you for the support. I think that's your co-host for the corporate mouth, ain't it? Tremel. I thought so. Y'all can hear me. You can hear me on StreamYard. Everybody good? Okay, he got the microphone and all. Come through. Look at that. Look. All right, so we got Mr. K-Star. We're live in the full effect. This is the radio. This is the Real Right Show, radio show. Make sure you guys follow him on social media. Let him know how to follow you, bro.
I couldn't.
Let him know how to follow you.
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me on the official K-Star on Instagram, and the Carl J Star on Instagram too. That's my personal page. And Facebook, y'all go to Carl Vonzel, that's there too. Y'all can knock that out as well.
Them glasses is giving me drip.
a little drip drip.
Little
It's all
drip.
these lights. I put the lights on, like, bitch, I can't even really see. So let me put some
Yeah, you
glasses
got the
on. So
glam going on,
as
got
you
the
can look, if you
glitter
look on
and
the
the
glasses, you
shimmer
can
in the
see it's a
back.
lot of lights. A
Yes,
lot of lights.
that's what we do. That's what we used to. We like a lot of bling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We like shiny things and diamonds and pearls and girls and stuff.
Period, bro.
All
All of
right,
that.
what's up, CJ the designer? Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate all the love and support. We thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow the bro K-Star. His information is tagged on Instagram, and his information is also in the profile in the Facebook caption and on the YouTube channel. So make sure y'all are streaming this right now or joining us on YouTube,
Let's see.
StreamYard,
I'm
Facebook,
crazy.
Instagram, and we're also on Tag. All right. So the track Bunny Pussy. What?
I
Where?
know that was
How?
first.
When? Why? No, do it for real. What was the inspiration behind that, and what made you like? Where did that whole
um, the Bunny Pussy track was actually it's something like, okay, if y'all remember about maybe 2 years ago, it was a meme out where I think it was like Coach Carter. It was the scene where he had pushed the guy against the wall, and I guess they turned it into a meme. So what they did was push him against the wall, and instead of like whatever he said to him in the movie, I don't remember, but he had pushed him to the movie. Somebody had did a voiceover and said, "Your booty soft like bunny pussy." So me and my best friend used to say every time we seen somebody had some soft booty, be like, "It was soft like bunny pussy, bitch," and we would say it for so long. And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm gonna make a song out of that." And
right?
that's
And
pretty much
did
where it came from. That's basically what it was. Like, oh, we gotta turn that to a song.
who
And
produced the beat for the song?
that was Ray Smooth. Ray Smooth did that beat.
Out of
Yeah.
Atlanta,
He is. I'm not. I want to say he's based out of Philly, but I'm really not sure.
right? Okay,
But
and
he is
then
very popular with the beat makers. So if you know Ray Smooth, if you just
where did
go to
you
BeatStar.
where did you record the song at?
I recorded a song in North Georgia, no, North Atlanta, like North Georgia area. It was like Lawrenceville. Jerry,
Right,
Just Jerry, if anybody know, he's a great producer down here. So he helped me take the beat. We just did it. I arranged it how I wanted it. Like I did everything pretty much myself. I just
right.
this is how I wanted to sound. This is how I want this here, this there,
So
and he
you're
just made it
very
happen.
involved. So you're very involved in the production and the whole creative control of you, your brand, your music, your whole self,
Oh,
your art.
absolutely. Everything is me. Like to be, all right, let's get a backstory of that. Like me,
Yes.
entertainment is something that I've always wanted to do. Everybody that probably, if you don't know me from like rapping, I'm sure you know me from, I'm an actor. So
Yes.
anything entertainment wise is something I've always gotten into. So
Right.
rapping is something I've always wanted to do. I've got raps that I've written years ago. That's just like, I want to do it, but I don't know if it's the time. I don't really, I think with me is that I really didn't know how or where to start. So I'm like, I don't know how.
You,
So when we had the
you know
pandemic
what
hit,
though? I don't mean to cut you off, but
what happened?
I feel like honestly, and if I'm wrong, it's cool. Shut me out, shade me, whatever. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
like remember that night I performed at the opera.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like after I got off the show and we had spoke that quick little brief moment, I felt like that kind of inspired you to like, you know what? I'm gonna go
Cause
ahead and do it.
when I saw that show, I was like, I want to do that. Like I do
I
want to do
felt
this, but I'm
like
like,
it kind of helped you,
I
like, okay, you know what? I'm
I
gonna
like
go
I
ahead and
want
do
to
that.
do it. I just don't know how. Like I don't know where to
How?
start. So when the pandemic happened, I ain't had nothing but time to research. I said, okay, I can
Yes,
do this. I can do that. I can do this. Oh, this how you do this. I said, okay, great. It wasn't as hard as I was making it
it
seem. It wasn't that
wasn't. It
hard.
wasn't.
So I
And
said, let me
honestly,
do it.
it took me a long time to get to that. To get to that point. Hold on. And I don't see. Well, you're gonna have, if you want to, you can actually go to the link on Facebook or on YouTube if you actually want to physically see the both of us. If you're on the Instagram live right now, you're only gonna see me. If you're on tag right now, you're only gonna see me. But if you want to see the both of us, you'll have to head over to the Real Right Show's YouTube channel or Benji the Ruler's YouTube channel if you want to see us both. If
Yeah, the
not,
YouTube channel. That's when I put on my page.
yeah, after the show is done, then I'm gonna upload this. But right now, if you have us added on Facebook or on YouTube, you can definitely see the both of us. But if you're looking at us on Instagram, Okay, cool. All right, perfect. Yeah, so honestly, it took a long time for me to get to that point because
Right,
I was like, I knew I was dope. We were born this way. Okay, this is not
right.
something that we
Period.
just woke up one day and was like, oh, we want to be a star. No, bitch, we was born a star. Like
It's
it's been
levels.
a while.
It's levels. Like you
Definitely
didn't even
been
know. I like
before.
2 years ago, you would have asked me that I'd been acting, I'd have been rapping, I'd have been hosting shit, had my own show. Like I wouldn't even have known
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling, going to work and coming home. That's all I was
But
doing.
see,
I
like
was cool with it.
I know, like for me, like I can speak for myself. I'm talking about like before this, like before
Hmm.
the music, before the radio, before the interviews, before like pageants, before like hosting open mic nights in Atlanta, hosting red carpet
Right,
events. Before that, performing at red carpet events, performing at open mic nights, standing in line for 3 or 4 hours to perform,
right.
paying to perform,
Oh,
you know,
don't tell me you know I
waiting,
know.
paying to perform and not getting to perform, waiting a long
Right.
line, promoting shit for free, buying outfits, buying beats, paying for studio time, video shoots, photo shoots. We gotta fly bitches out to dance in videos and buy their outfits, pay for their ticket, all kind of shit.
Woo. Oh,
So like,
listen.
but like before all of this, like in school, music is my passion. I grew up playing in the orchestra, so I
Okay.
was always musically inclined. Like I started playing the violin, and then my orchestra instructor was like, "Hey, you should play the string bass because we don't have any bass players." So I started playing string bass, and then I started playing electric bass. But from then, I started doing drama, playing on the marching
Yeah,
band,
me too. Me
still
too.
playing in the marching band, still playing in orchestra, but tapped into theater, drama, playing in plays. We were always on the stage. It went from that to
Always.
senior superlatives or being in pageants, or it was just, we were always on the stage in front of the people, name on billboards or on something in the
Absolutely.
school paper, name in the awards. I'm in academics programs. So our name was always in the midst of something. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, besides this, prior to all of this is what's making me tap into that energy, saying that, hey, we were born to do this shit. It's just like you're
Absolutely.
saying, it's levels to it.
It's levels
Um,
to it. Yes,
but
it
it took
is.
me a long time to get comfortable with myself to be like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this shit. Because the timing, for one, you know what I mean? The timing. And then
Hmm.
for two, it's like we probably could have been did it, but I'm gonna be
Been
honest.
done it.
But I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna try to make it seem like bitches didn't kind of like open the door or kind of help us be more comfortable with ourselves. I still fuck with Saucy. I fuck with Saucy. I
I
fuck with
love show. Me too. I
I
said the
fuck
same
with the
thing.
other artists because they already they're walking their path. They're walking their way. You know what I'm saying? And they're making it easier for us. You know what I'm saying, to get in. So I'll be honest and say that. Salute to any other LGBT artists
Absolutely.
that's
Support them. Because
yes,
that's gonna open
definitely.
the door for us later.
Yeah, definitely him. Who are some other LGBT artists that you look up to and that you would like to work with?
Oh, that's a few actually. A lot of
Right,
them actually.
right.
A lot of them actually had a hand in me starting my career. Because like when I first started it, like you know how you be rapping it in your kitchen and shit,
Yes.
and it just don't be sounding the same way in the studio. So I was like, bitch,
Yeah.
when I got in the studio and I heard my voice back, I said, oh hell no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm done. So I just had some people that was like had traveled the journey before I did, and they was kind of
Right.
like they was already like, bitch, you got to hear my first project when I first started. You sound like you've been doing this for a while. We didn't
Yeah.
sound like that, so
Yeah.
they like really helped me. Like say, just gave me the push, say go ahead and do it, like bitch, because I had to learn to stop comparing myself to everybody else. Like if I wasn't sounding like the ones that's at the top right now, it's like oh well, bitch, I don't sound like that, so I'm not gonna do it. But
Right.
speaking
Well,
of people that like get like rappers that I look up to, that would be like Rico Cassadine, Rico with a K, Seven Deep, Buzz Clown, Tell It. I'm a big fan of Young KSB. Ooh,
I
so
don't know
many,
none of
so
them.
many. You don't know nothing? Oh, these are some dope people. You need to
The
know. Oh,
only
these are
ones that I'm
dope.
familiar with that you said was Rico. I'm familiar with Rico Cassadine. I'm familiar with Bugs Gutter.
Buzz Gun,
Um,
he was next on my list.
Honestly, one of the ones like before all of this, like before them,
I just know
Caution.
Bryant.
Caution.
Oh yeah, Caution. I've heard of Caution.
Cau-
Bryant was one of my
Caution
number
was
one.
way back when, like before
Okay.
Fly Young Red type shit.
Yeah, and Bryant was too. Bryant was
Yeah.
like way back in
So
the.
So
before all that even happened.
Fly Young Red, and Caution were some of the rappers that kind of resonated with me at the time. And I think I resonated with Fly Young Red because some of the stuff that he was spitting in his music were some things that I could, identify with. I just for some reason I feel like either at that time, we can't say that it wasn't the time because it happened. So it
Right.
was the time. But
It
what
was the
he
time.
chose to do with it, was completely up to him. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But that still was a lane that was kind of open. I don't know if the world or
Right.
the industry was fully ready for it at the time.
They wasn't.
We kind of had to ease our way up in there. Now I think it's really time for us to just storm the industry. For
It
real.
is. It's storm. It's storming now. So like, but something like Rico with a K, Rico Cassadine, Buzz Gutter, Seven Deep, Young KSB. I gotta see some tracks. These are some dope artists
Punk
right
from the
here. Like
South,
they are
Punk,
dope.
Punk from the South is dope.
Oh yes, that's
It's a couple
love
dope.
him.
It's a couple dope butch queens that's putting in some work too. Like
Hmm.
these niggas, like they look straight, but they gay. And when you hear them rap, it's gonna fuck you up. And
It's
I'm
gonna
talking
fuck
about.
you. You ain't gonna know.
I know some LGBT artists that's way doper and like than what the fuck is going on out here
That y'all
right now.
listening to
A
right
lot of
now.
these, and I ain't got nothing against my straight people. Like I said, a lot of my business partners and constituents and homies are straight, but
Hmm.
still right now, me from what I've been seeing, and as far as like where music has transcended from then to now,
Right.
music is not as real as it used to be. Like
It
if
definitely
we can
isn't.
we can somehow tap back into real music with live bands and people who play real instruments and really doing
Hmm.
shit, I think that'll kind of get us back into the essence of real music. I appreciate real music.
Absolutely.
I
Me
appreciate
too.
real music. You know what I'm saying?
Me
All right,
too.
so who are some straight artists that you would like to work with?
Oh, for me, it'd be the ones that I look up to the most. Like some of them don't even make music no more, but I still like to fuck with it.
Right.
Of course, Trina. I love me some Trina. Cash
Forever
Doll.
legendary.
Forever. I opened up for Trina, so that was a
Yes.
big thing for me.
Me too.
So
I opened up for her at Obsessions in Atlanta a couple
yeah, I
times.
did. It was I forgot the name of the damn club, but it was a club in Detroit. So
Mhm.
we go flying up there for that. Who else? Cash Doll, of course, Detroit all day. Ludacris, I am like a big fan of Ludacris still to this day. I
He's still
like
dope. He's still
he's
talented.
still
He's still
dope.
the boss. He's still
Uh,
making moves.
Yin Yang Twins. I love
Would you
Yin
like to
Yang
work
too.
with him?
I would really like to work with them. So that's like those are some of the influences of my music too. So like you see,
Right,
I do a
right.
lot of things right. I try to like emulate them when I'm in the studio and shit. So
So
yeah,
okay,
so those are
so all
ones
right.
for me. New rappers, there's not really a lot of new ones out here that I really
No,
because some
it's
people play them.
not.
I don't even. I feel bad. I don't know who they are. So I'm like, I don't know who they are.
I'm not gonna say I can't. I don't know who they are because I kind of try to stay in tune with the artists that's
I
out
be
right now.
trying. I
You
just
know what I'm saying? Who's
trying.
hot, who's not. And a lot of their music come across my desk, and a lot of the labels contact me and ask me to do a little work behind the scenes for them for some of
Hmm.
the artists and help to connect the dots sometimes. So this is something that I saw that you talking about on your show. And maybe it was just like a live that you chose to do, or I'm not sure if it was
I know what you're probably talking about.
I'm not sure if it was an actual episode from the corporate mouth or what, but I remember I was tuning in, just checking your content, and I saw like a moment where you was talking about LGBT artists, and
Hmm.
I think you were saying, I think it was, I think the conversation was just kind of centered around like chart topping and like basically your purpose of what you're doing with your music and how far you plan to go. Because I
Hmm.
honestly believe that there are some artists, and I very much might be one of them, who really might not want all of that extra ass fame and shit.
Hmm.
Some of us might really like to be comfortable behind the scenes and creating content in our leisure and having creative control over our brands and posting
Right.
when we want to. And you know what I mean? Some of us
Right.
just, I just feel like some of us just don't want all of that. And I think that's okay if an artist doesn't want all of that.
What it is when well, I think what artists is like before you decide you want to step into this lane, you got to figure out what it is that you want.
Right.
What do you want? What are you really doing it for? Are you doing it
Right.
for the fame? Are you doing
Your
it
why is
for
what's most important for me. Your why.
yeah? You
Your
have to
why.
figure that out first because you got to have a plan. You can't just go in there like what's your plan for it? Are you
Right.
just making music for yourself or you just making music just to put some real shit out there? Are you doing it for the fame? Like, and then you got to figure out, you got to have a plan to obtain it. So it's just
Right.
like, you can want to be famous, but if you just sit in your house all day, like I tell a lot of my friends, they can't discover you in your living room. So you're gonna have to get out, do some shows, get out there, meet the people, do some TikToks, do something. You're gonna do it and get shit out
Right.
there.
And it was
Like
it
me,
was
I'm a Leo, so fame and fortune is something that
that shit is,
I'll
I'm
take
not
it.
even worried about that because I feel like I already have that. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too. I feel it too.
Even if
But
it's not a
hey,
million followers, like I feel like I already fucking have that. So it's like I'm
right,
definitely not searching fame or clout because I have it to a level of where it's like my
right,
people know me, you know what I'm saying? And my brand and my moves and the shit that I'm doing outside of the industry speaks volume anyway. So, I'm not really worried about the clout or the fame. And
right.
then I just honestly feel like the moves that I'm making outside of this is way more important than this music shit, in my opinion. You know
Absolutely,
what I'm saying? Helping people fix their credit, feeding families, helping people get cribs, cars. That shit is way more important to me than this music shit.
absolutely.
But
It is.
there's still a message that we're conveying in our music. There are still lives and souls that we can help and help, you know what I'm saying, through our music.
Mm-hmm.
There are still people who are depending on us through our music. There are still artists out there who have the talent and who are dope as fuck, but they're
Mm-hmm.
looking up to people like us and expecting us to put our shit out there because that's
Right.
giving them the confidence to be like, you know what, they did it, I can do it too. Or you know what,
Absolutely.
they
That's what it's
music,
about.
they went on ahead and did that. Oh, well, you know what, he's different too. Or you know what, he's kind of like me. I'm gonna go ahead and put my
Right.
shit out. Oh, you know what? Well, if that bitch can make it with a 40-inch wig and a full beard, then bitch, I know I'm fab too.
And yeah, that's another thing that when I talk to a lot of
So
artists that come to me that's like this new, because like I said, I'm new. I only been doing this, like my EP ain't even been out a year yet. So it's just like I'm very new to this, and they come ask me like advice. My advice is like, do you. Like when you go in that studio and you write your songs and you figure
keep
out the
going.
songs you want to do what you want to do. One of the
Yes.
biggest things that I had to struggle with is stop trying to listen to everybody else. And if you could be a fan
Go
of
for
somebody
what
all
you
day,
know.
like they song, and
Right.
be like, "Oh, I don't sound like that." You're not supposed to sound like them because that's they sound. Dude, go in that studio and do what you do, and that's
That is
all you
correct.
can do.
That is
That's all you can
absolutely
do.
that is absolutely correct. I believe that 100%.
Hmm.
And I agree with you. But like I said, it's nothing wrong with living vicariously through somebody else because
Not at
just
all.
like while we're doing this interview right now, there are some artists who are living vicariously through us right now while we're having this interview, waiting for the
Hmm.
moment where they can do what we're doing right now, or waiting for even as one of us to reach out to them and be like, oh well, can you waiting on you, the corporate mouth, to reach out to them and be like, hey, I want to interview on my show, or waiting
Absolutely,
for
because the Cover
me.
Mouth is coming back. We're starting up this week,
Bring
so
that
we're gonna be
shit back,
reaching
man.
out.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Come
we're gonna
on with
we'll be
it.
reaching out to people. We'll be doing the same
We
thing
so
pretty
booked,
soon.
we so booked and busy, but we have to
Listen,
remember where it came from, or we gotta still offer our platform to other people so their voices can be
absolutely, that's exactly why we're bringing it back because we've done a
That's
lot. Like me and
that's why I bought
Tramel
my shit back. Yeah.
have stepped away from it for so long because Tramel's, he had his album come out less than a year ago as well.
Oh
He
no, I
charted
didn't
number
even know
25.
Tramel was doing music too now.
Tramel does R&B. He charted number 25 on Apple Music chart
That's
R&B
good.
albums.
Keep
I
going.
charted 34. So when we charted, we were like, people were reaching out to us to do like shows,
He was like, so
and all
yeah,
this
let
stuff.
me
And
go
it's like,
ahead and take the
we had
spot.
went full flat throttle doing that. Like at first, I was putting out my East album just because I wanted to have something for me myself. But when I started getting all these hit up for like concerts and shows and shit, I had to be like, okay, now I got to take it seriously. I had to go to take dance classes, hire dancers, go do
Yeah,
rehearsals, go
choreographers.
back in the studio. Features
Yes,
start popping up, so I got a host of features. If you go check out my name, my features will pop up as well too. It's like I did a lot of things.
right.
Shows opened up for like Trina and stuff. It's like all that stuff that I did not see come. I didn't know none of that was gonna happen. So it's just
Yeah,
like, okay, well, we took the back seat with the corporate mouth. So now we like, let's go get this opportunity to other people because people be in our inboxes like, oh, we want to do what y'all do, and can y'all give us a shout out? Well, let's bring out. That's what we were doing initially before we started
right,
like diving head first into music. We
right.
just putting on everybody else. So we like, well, let's get back to that, and we gonna
And
come
then
back and do that again.
honestly, and then I think that that's another thing that is very important, especially not only in life but in the industry as well, being multifaceted and having multiple streams of revenue and
Right.
being able to serve multiple purposes for people.
Absolutely.
Because the more resourceful you are, the more money you make, or the more people will gravitate towards you because you have access to several different
To
things.
several different things.
But
Several.
I know for me, like I own a travel agency. I'm a designer. I'm an
Oh,
artist. I have
period.
my own radio show. I'm a credit consultant and specialist. I'm a real estate agent. I'm literally juggling 5 legitimate businesses right now at the same time. So there are
That's
moments
what's
where,
up. You've
and not
always
even,
been
I
that
didn't
way,
even mention my
though.
forex trading agency. Shout out to Elite FX Traders. Shout out to
Period.
the Elite Excursions, my travel agency, the Finance Wizard, my credit consulting agency. It's a lot, but knowing that I have all of these resources, I had to have moments where I took the hat off and stopped being the artist, and I had to put on this real estate cap because my people need
Absolutely.
houses. My niggas credit is fucked up. My people
Period.
don't know what we need to do right now so that we can get up off of these couches and up off of these no furniture having living rooms and
Come
staying
on.
with their moms and staying with their
Speak
homies and
on it.
cousins and aunties and shit. That's what I'm on. So fuck the music and all that gay shit right now, because we trying to get our credit straight. We trying to own multiple properties in multiple cities in multiple states in multiple countries.
Right.
So I had to take
Absolutely.
the artist hat off, and then once I had my music situated, I was like, you know what? I went to college for mass communication broadcasting, so radio was always a passion for me. But when I got out of college, I was living in South Carolina, and I didn't really have um, access to work with our local radio station because they were kind of real picky and cliquish, kind of
Hmm.
how Atlanta is, but Atlanta's a little more
Right.
open to working with you, especially if you got a coin. Like if you got a
Right.
coin, you
Right.
can make it happen for real.
Right. Right.
So that's when I began my own radio show, The Real Right Show, in 2018 for Hollywood
Period.
Radio,
I remember
and
when it
then
came
from there,
out.
my rating shot up. Like I was at 150K listeners, viewers. I was interviewing entrepreneurs. I was interviewing major artists, independent artists. I had people, labels, flying artists from New York, from the fucking islands to come on my show for me to do interviews. I was setting up liquor sponsorships for artists behind the scenes. It was a lot
Period.
going on. There's still a lot going on that people don't even know. But
Right.
I knew that having the radio platform was a funnel for not only my music, but for my brand, for my travel
Absolutely.
agency, for my credit consulting agency, for my forex trading agency, for every resource that I had that was available for myself and for my people. I could market all of them through the radio show
You absolutely
and
can.
still offer my platform to other artists and other brand owners and other entrepreneurs and other people who are multifaceted, lost, like-minded individuals. Provide that same platform for them so that they can get their name and their brands and their movements going. That's
Period.
what
And
brand
we here.
empowerment.
I'm here right now. So you see
That's
how
what
that works
brand
out.
empowerment, brand development is to me. So where do
Right.
you see yourself in the music industry in 5 years, 3 to 5 years?
5 years, 3 to 5 years, I see myself, doing. Actually, I see myself doing international tours. I see myself out in the big screen because I feel like it's coming. That time is coming for
You
us.
already there.
And yeah, I see myself just out, just doing what I do. Like, as long as I'm doing something I enjoy doing, honestly, I could do this all day. Like, it's just
Me
wherever it
too.
takes me, I'm ready for it. That's where I'm at. I've
It's
made a
it's
lot of major accomplishments already in such a
yeah.
short period of time. It's like I could have asked for this much. So right
So
now,
that's
I don't
when
really.
you
I'm
that's when
here.
you know that's when I know for me, I feel like that's when I know that I'm walking in my purpose.
Hmm.
When things are happening effortlessly, when
Right.
the universe starts to just align you with certain individuals and connecting you with certain resources that you might have hadn't had before, and some of the
Absolutely.
resources you might have already had but you hadn't tapped into them yet
That's
because
where
you
we
were
are now.
waiting
Hadn't
for the
tapped
right
into it.
moment, or you might have felt like you wasn't ready at the time, so you wanted to get your content together first before you know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Right.
how you gonna do a radio interview and you don't have any videos, you don't have any music out, you don't have any,
Hmm.
you don't have a content. And not saying that to discourage anybody that's watching, but we just want to make sure that we are on point before we hit these airwaves.
Absolutely.
It's not about impressing anybody, it's just about having your shit together, or at least having something for us to go off of and for us to be able
Something.
to
You need
market and
something.
promote because the
I
label
tell that
company,
too because
yeah.
having my own show, I've had like because I do radio too for WTC Radio as well, and
Mhm.
I've had artists come to me with like SoundCloud songs. They didn't like took a beat off YouTube. I was like, y'all invest in your craft. It don't take nothing. At least you a beat off BeatStars or something. Go in the studio, record a song, get it mixed and mastered, put it on all. Go find a distribution site, put it on there, and just have something to give somebody. I don't care if it's just one song.
Now
Just
this
come
is
with
my
something.
thing. This is my thing when it comes to like the streaming sites because when you think about it, like we're not really getting as much as people think that. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like
hoping we was gonna have this
you're
conversation.
not finna see no real checks like that until you get into the hundred thousands and millions.
Absolutely. But it was like I
Okay.
said, if you would have want to
So
support your favorite artist, what y'all need to go do, it's $1. Most of us
but
sell our
for
songs for
me, for
69 cents.
for
Go back.
me, like, when it's places like United Masters, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, when you have control over your royalties, when you make a little bit more money,
Mm-hmm.
like when you can take your performance content and go upload it on BMI Live yourself and get that
Mm-hmm.
performance royalty check going,
Absolutely.
those are the streams of revenue that I feel more
I need.
compelled to resonate with because I mean, Apple Music is fine. It's cute to say that your music is on Apple Pay, but
Mm-hmm.
how much of that $1 are you really seeing, and how long is it gonna take before you see it? Still, at the end of the day, it's still a stream of revenue. It's still money that you didn't have. It's
That's
still a
true.
way
It's just at the point where what I've learned, we just need people to do that. Like we have people that will like,
something.
for
Yeah,
example, we have people that will come to us straight. Oh, share this, buy this, buy this, buy this, and then we get our. When I get the report back, I got 5 or 6 people that bought the song, but I didn't got it
right.
shared or streamed 50 million times,
And you know
but
what?
ain't nobody
And I'm gonna
buying the
give y'all.
song.
I'm gonna drop a little piece of game on y'all, and I say this on my show a lot. And if y'all, if some of y'all actually went back to some of my old videos on the Real Right Show on Instagram, or go through some of my videos, it's a lot of game. I've dropped a lot of game on my radio on
Mhm.
this show over these past couple of years. And if y'all really just take the time to go tap into a lot of this shit, it's a lot of resources that y'all can use that's still valid and credible today that y'all can
Right.
utilize to move forward. Um, we gonna get into your music. Which one you want to play first?
It's up to you. It don't matter to me.
All right, so we are going to play. We're gonna play bounce that ass, right? That's what it's
Okay,
called.
we can do it. Yeah, bounce that ass. Let's do that
All
one.
right, we're gonna play bounce that ass. This is bounce that ass by K Star. Let's go.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Shit. Play this shit out.
It's a bop.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, right, bitch. You got a few dollars.
Okay,
Can
you got a
make
few dollars, bitch.
I can make something happen,
You
Captain.
can make something happen after
I'm
that.
saying what the
I was
coin
I
giving,
started
what
listening
the
back on my
credit
songs,
giving.
and I'm always talking about doing stuff for some money. I said, "Bitch, am I a hoe?" And I just don't know it yet.
No, you just
Because it
you not
always
a
keep
hoe.
coming like I've
We're gonna have
said
to
those
come
very
up. We're gonna have to come up with another title, but we definitely not a hoe.
yeah, those like
But
bitch.
we
I
definitely
just
getting
said it so
coin,
many times.
and
Like,
the
what is
energy
wrong
is.
with me?
I know my energy expensive. I can't speak for nobody else. My shit is definitely
Apparently,
expensive.
mine is too. Apparently, I
You
didn't
know
even
what I'm
realize
saying?
it.
He talking about apparently. All right, so kill the vibe. What's the inspiration behind that? Let's go with bounce that ass first. What was the inspiration
Okay,
behind bounce that?
bounce that ass was actually I had actually that was actually co-written with Rico Cassadine.
Okay,
It was that was I wanted a party song, a club song. One of my favorite rap groups is not because of their rapping ability, but more so their vibe. City Girls to me have a nice vibe,
they do.
so I wanted to get with that vibe and be like, you know what, I need a party song, a little twerk song, so bitch could go, shake that ass, bounce that ass real quick. So
I really think we
um,
need to come up with a City Boys track.
like dead ass.
I think we should, and I think we should
Hmm.
put like all of us, like a good 10 of us.
I'm here for it.
I think we should. Let's reach out to who we can. Some of the dopest LGBT artists right now. A
Oh,
couple
I know
girls
a
too.
couple. I do
What? What?
absolutely.
No,
That's when
let's
I
do
can't
the
sing a
boys.
lot.
Let's just do the
Yeah,
boys on some
do the
city
boys right
boys.
now.
City boys. Yeah, let's do that. Let's look
Yeah,
into
I'm with
that.
that. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
so let's get back on that in a little bit and see who we can bring to the
Yeah,
table. I
yeah. So that
definitely
was like
think
a little twerk, little bounce that
I
ass type track.
definitely think
That's what it
Gorgeous
was.
Montana be up
I
for
love
that.
Gordon Montana. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he dope
and
as fuck.
I
I'm
met
a
him
fan.
maybe a couple of times, not like a
Yeah.
lot. I don't know him that well, but I know that he's always been like he always been nice every time I ran into him. So.
But like he's a star too, and then like he definitely like aligns with what we got going on too, like because
Hmm.
he's a dancer, you know what I'm saying, and he's
Yeah.
presenting, and he got a following, and he got shit going on. So it's like all
Hmm.
of that can be incorporated with the music, you know what I'm saying, to kind of
Absolutely.
boost the following
I've
and
seen
his
his
what
his
he got
videos and
going.
stuff, and he
I'll
does
write
that.
for some. I'll write for
Use
some
it.
artists too. I'll write for some artists too. Like if it, like I'm sure
Period.
y'all probably write your own shit, but if it's some
Hmm.
artists that don't really have those writing capabilities, but have the look or have the bag or have the
They're
resources,
doing that with a lot of. It's a couple of them out there now, child.
I'm with
They
it.
got
I'm
the
with it.
look and shit, but they are writing it for them. But it's like,
They,
bitch, I ain't opposed to
but
it too.
I'm
Some
with
days I be in
that.
the studio, I be in
They
the
do
studio
that in
tired.
the
I be like, you
they
got
do
a song? Let me hear it.
they do that in the industry already anyway. Like a lot of the artists that's out
Right.
right now, they're really not writing their own shit. They have skilled
You can tell the ones
professionals
that
and
are though.
writers. Yeah, the labels will go on Fiverr or go on one of those secondhand websites or go find them a
Hmm.
writer that's not really a part of the label, pay them a couple hundred or a couple thousand to write some shit.
Absolutely.
You know what
Write
I'm
some
saying?
shit.
Somebody saying we're having a FaceTime call right now. I mean, that's when you know
Hmm.
it's organic. You know what I'm saying? It's not forced and the energy is pretty dope. So we're gonna review another one of your tracks real quick. And Kill the Vibe.
Kill the vibe.
Kill the Vibe by K-Star. We about to play that real quick and
That's what
see.
Tremel. That's Tremel singing on the hook.
For real? Okay, good. We'll play this
Hmm.
and then I don't see Bunny Pussy, bro.
I'm surprised. I can't get away from Bunny Pussy.
I got KGM, Kill the Vibe, and Bounce That Ass.
Hmm.
This is
All
Kill
right.
the Vibe right here now by K-Star.
All right. Mm-hmm. I had a
Yes,
fun fact about this song, Jay.
the vibes, the fucking vibes. All right,
This
so
song was
kill the
something.
vibe, kill the vibes. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, concept
A
behind that, how
fun
you
fact
feel?
about the concept of that was basically just like you trying to holler at somebody, y'all trying to have a good time, you trying to take them home, whatnot, and you just don't kill don't try to kill the vibe. Don't do nothing. Don't do anything that's gonna kill
Go
the
with the
vibe. Just
flow.
just
It
go
ain't
with
broke,
it.
don't
That's
fix it.
yeah. Don't fix it. Just out here out here having a good time. We drinking, we chilling. That's just what it need to be, and that's what it was. The funny thing about that song, is that is actually my very first time recording that song. Studio. I went to the studio, recorded it. They lost the damn
Go ahead
stuff,
and
so I wanted
experience.
to go in there. Yeah, I wanted to go in there and fix some shit, but I couldn't go fix it. And I was like, well, I could re-record the song, but then we re-recorded the song. It was certain parts in there that like Tremaine had recorded that I didn't like. I was like, well, he had more energy in this part, but they couldn't pull them parts off. I said, you know what? Just keep it as is, and we ended up just putting that one out there. But it's a lot of stuff in that song I wanted to fix, but I just couldn't do it. I said, "Fuck it." Like I
I
said,
know I got a
where we are
vocal.
right now, I didn't expect
Yeah,
us to be like here, so I'm like, "Oh, ain't nobody gonna hear it no way," so we ain't gonna
I
worry
know I
about
have
it.
a vocal. Like my very, very first vocal was complete trash. Like,
Oh,
and it's out, and I'm not trying to like erase it or cover it up. I'm just gonna leave it out there because, believe it or
you people
not,
need to see
like
that growth.
we shouldn't be ashamed of whatever content we put out because at the end of the day, somebody gonna go digging for it anyway eventually. But
Hmm.
at the end of the day, people are able to see the growth, development, and the progress that you
Right.
have made over the years. And they will continue to follow that. And that's what makes people latch on to you and your movement when they see the growth, when they see the improvement, when they see that you have
Right.
elevated from where you were when you first began. This is what makes people trust you enough to follow you and invest
There
in
you go.
whatever it is you got going on. All right, so this last one, KGM, Kings what?
Getting money. That's what
Kings getting
Rico with
money.
a Rico with a K.
KGM, Rico with a K, Kings getting money. This is by K Star. We're live and in full effect. This is the Real Right Show each and every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Kings getting money by K Star.
Oh, that was so nasty.
Freak bitch.
That's just how we doing some real nasty shit. I'll be like, oh, why
Maybe
you
you
so
are a
nasty
whore.
with? Yeah.
I got horse ways. Like I have moments. Everybody has
Yeah,
moments.
clearly.
Everybody has moments. I like this.
Uh, yeah. How many for you niggas to get in line? If you too weak, then I'ma need for you to get behind. Tried to be your friends, now you niggas far behind. Looking for them hits, man, them shit's hard to find. Come in, motherfucker, let me tell you who I be. Rico with the K, yeah, the one with the heat. Pull up to the spot, Rolls Royce window seat. Tell them motherfuckers how I nuts so neat. I ain't kidding. All this work that I'm getting, coming real smooth, man, you know this shit is hitting. Rico gon' deliver, that's a motherfucking given. Just added more room for these trophies that I'm getting. I ain't fishing. You all up on my dick, man, play this shit back. Once the baddest bitch split, money over booty, that's the way you get rich. And speaking on my thing, that's the way you get hit, man, I say. Uh, Queens getting money, queens getting money, kings getting money, kings getting money, hot money, hot.
It's the camaraderie for me.
Oh yeah, them my brothers. Like
It's the camaraderie and the conglomerates for me.
like
The
like I
movement for
said,
me.
couldn't have done this shit without them. Like they were in the studio with me. Like, let's do it.
One more question. What do you think would be like the peak of your career, of your music career? What would you consider like one of the heightened or the most heightened events of your career? What are you striving for?
Um, what I'm striving, a lot of things that I'm striving for, I've already done. So it's just
Right.
like
Well, I'm saying
it can only go up from
what
here.
haven't you what haven't
Done
you
that I would like to
accomplished
do.
that you would really consider
Ooh,
a
I
heightened
would.
of your career?
I think the height for me would be like a national tour, like a national tour with a few other dope artists, like packed hundreds thousands of
And
people
I
in
thought
the
about this
arena.
too. I thought about putting on the LGBT only tour.
That would be that'd be the height for me.
But if
After
we
that,
could do
like
it
I
for
could be done.
but if we could do it for like Pride Month and go do it national, like all the
Hmm.
Pride events, like New York Pride, LA Pride,
Hello,
Charlotte Pride,
absolutely. See, now we
Miami
right
Pride,
here.
Orlando Pride, Jacksonville Pride, and just like maybe like five, no more than 10 artists, five, like starting with five and then gradually
Hmm.
increasing and
Gradually.
putting the budget together and getting the rooms. I got a travel agency. That's
I
what all this shit is
see.
for.
Period. That's
That's
that.
what
That's what
all
that
this
would be the
shit is
height for
for.
me. That's what I want.
So let's get back on that, and then let's get back on that City Boys track. I'm gonna keep in touch. We gonna make
Oh
some
yeah, no,
shit
we
happen.
talk. We talk. So I already know.
Yeah,
I know. I'll talk to you.
we gonna make some shit happen. Again, let the people know how to follow you on all social media platforms, bro.
Yes, you can actually follow me on Instagram at the official K Star, or you can go to my personal page, which is the Carl J Star. That's where you get my acting, my me acting a fool, everything's on there. And then you can go follow me on Facebook at Carl Lavanzel. I have if you hit my Instagram page, it has my LinkedIn, so you have all my everything, my videos, my YouTube, my performances, my IMDb page. So you see all the films I got. I got a movie right now called The Assistant that's on Amazon Prime right now. So y'all go check that out. I do a lot of stuff. Then I got the radio
Yeah.
show. I do Hey Mikey show on WTT Radio. The Corporate Mouth is coming back. So it's a lot of things y'all get to see me in. So y'all can follow me at all those places. And just I'm next up. I'm next up. Y'all will see me again real soon. Don't even
Stay
worry about it. You will
tuned.
definitely see me.
Make sure y'all follow the boy K Star on all social media platforms. Stay tuned. Bro is always booked and busy. We
Period.
got a lot of shit coming up over these next couple of years. So stay tuned. We all next to blow. We all gonna motivate and empower each other and pool our
Period,
resources.
Pooh.
And it doesn't matter who gets seen or who up next or who first,
Look,
second, third,
support
fourth,
us.
fifth.
Support
As long
everybody.
as we get in there, all of us can eventually get in there. If you support each other, bitch, everybody, we gonna get in that motherfucker. We gotta kick the door
One
down.
day we'll kick that door down. We in there.
On God. So stay bossed up,
Period.
man. Make sure y'all stay
Of
tuned. Follow
course.
the Real Right Show each and every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Follow me. I am BNG the Ruler, Street Sweepers, the Mafia. I'm BNT. Thank you for tuning in, bro, and we appreciate you
Period,
for
fool.
real.
Of course. I'm
Make
gonna
sure
stay
y'all
and watch
follow my
gorgeous interview.
Yeah, I'm about to hit him up now. Thank you, bro.
All right.
All right, cool. All right, so we about to hit up. We about to hit up your boy Gorgeous and see if he is ready. Instagram, I'm gonna hop off of you real quick, and I'm gonna hop back on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hop off of this, and I'm gonna call him directly and see if he has made it to Atlanta yet. So we can get this thing going. All right, definitely. We'll be right back. We're gonna download this. We're gonna share this to IGTV. All right. Happy Pride Month. The Real Right Show. You guys bear with me 1 second. And we're gonna get Gorgeous Montana in this bitch. And we're gonna close the show up. Next week, we have another slew of artists that we will be interviewing. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then the following week, and then the following week after that, we are booked in busy. K-Star and Gorgeous Montana. I will go back and fix the caption again. So that live on Instagram is now uploaded to my IGTV. You guys make sure you go check it out. Screenshot it, screen record, whatever you got to do. If you guys need that content, it is there available for you now on the Real Right Show's IGTV channel. Let's see if Mr. Gorgeous is ready. Let's see if he's ready. All right, we're gonna call him on video real quick. Let's see. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys are available and ready 6/24/21 for the Elite Excursions private launch party. Email the Elite Excursions at gmail.com if you guys want to be a part of that. If you want the information to the private Zoom meeting and the Zoom ID, private Zoom ID and passcode, email the Elite Excursions at gmail.com, and I will provide the information for you. Again, private launch of the Elite Excursion 6/24/21. He did not join. I want to call him back one more time, and then I am going to have to move on. I'm gonna stay on for a minute though, for real, and give him time to get himself together, because he told me that he could possibly be a few minutes late. It's 6:15 right now, which is the time that he told me he will be arriving in Atlanta. 9:15 y'all time. He'll be available within the next few minutes. I'm trying to video chat him again. He's not answering, so we're just gonna fall back off of that for a minute, and then I'll give him a second to kind of collect himself. Because being on the road, I completely understand this. But this is the life that we chose and we kind of asked for. So, to whom much is given, much is required. And I see a lot of the major artists do it all the time. They might be in the car, on the interview. They might be at the airport on the interview. He didn't join again. I just want to show this for record purposes. Didn't join. But we'll just give him a few minutes. And if not, by 6:30, then I'm going to shut the show down, and we can definitely reschedule. It's no problem. All right, it's absolutely no problem. But thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, 62421, the Elite Excursions. Again, if you want to come to the private launch, the Elite Excursions at gmail.com. Also, if you would like to be a part of my birthday celebration, I am spending my birthday in Vegas this year. So please contact me. Travel package available. Thank you to my team. We gonna eat. Thank you to Renee. Thank you to Latima. Thank you to my coach, Shaquana. Thank y'all so much for supporting me and being a part of helping me level up. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, going above and beyond the Call of Duty when you know what I'm saying, when I need that little extra oomph. You feel me? You're very important. It's very important to have a team of people, professional or not. It's good to have that team of support. That is very good to have. And then the caliber of people that I'm getting my support from, are doctors and lawyers and congressmen and real life professionals. I'm so thankful for that. Because I can remember, when some of them used to look at me funny. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I can remember when some of them used to look at me a certain type of way. I can remember when some of them would shiver, feel like, you know what I mean? Like, was just scared because I got tattoos. That's one of the reasons why I got the tattoos on my face. Because I need the people to know that you can be a professional still with tattoos on your face and piercings on your shit with no problem and probably make more money than some of them. Just being honest. But yeah, it's not about that. Right now, it's about Pride Month. Shout out to all of the families of the victims that lost their lives at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando. This happened a couple of years back. We definitely want to shed light on those individuals and their families. You can check my story, and you'll see a list of the victims that lost their lives during the Pulse massacre in Orlando, Florida. Again, make sure you guys follow Rainbow Radio, current events for uh, housing assistance, utility assistance, clinics, medicine, any new information according to HIV or any new advances in cures or any new medications, any new clinic openings, any new Pride event support outreach clinics or systems, please send that information to us. Like I said, we don't care if you're in Houston, Miami, if you're in Dallas, if you're in Austin, if you're in Baltimore, if you're in New York, if you're in Charlotte, if you're in Columbia, South Carolina, if you are in fucking West Bubblefuck, Egypt. If you have resources that can help us align the services that we're trying to provide and we're trying to help our community with, please pass over some of that information or just send my show's information to the media. Every company, every outreach center, every nonprofit organization, every clinic should have some type of media personnel. So give them my email address. It's not hard. It's not hard for us to literally pool our resources. The LGBT community, as you can see, we are supportive of our people. So if we can just time this by 1,000 or 100 or 10, you know, amounts of support, then imagine what we get done. Like, let's just pool our resources and support each other as much as we can. All right. I'm about to call him one more time. If he doesn't answer, I have English going on. I'm really trying to. Give me 1 second. Come back one more time. Because I would rather him just say he don't want to do it or he's not available or he would like to reschedule because I have another artist that I could have slid in. So we're calling him one more time. We're gonna see if he answers. If he doesn't, unfortunately, you guys, I'm gonna have to end the show. Start my work week. Who is this messaging me? Well, it's showing that he's active, but it's also saying that he just hung up. Okay. All right, so he definitely didn't answer. So we're gonna end the show here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the Real Right Show. We're live and in full effect each and every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Next week, stay tuned for the artists that we have. We're still gonna play his music. We're gonna close out the show with his track "Tippy Toe." He's one of my favorite artists actually out of Atlanta. We have worked together, and I do look forward to working with him again. So again, this is Tippy Toe by Gorgeous Montana. Make sure y'all go see him in Atlanta. And stay tuned. Follow him on Instagram, @1gorgeous_Montana. And his name is Montana Joiner on Facebook. If you are following me on Facebook, can go on my page and actually see his profile information. And follow him there, Montana Joiner. This is the Real Right Show. We are live and in full effect each and every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Okay, let's go. Tippy Toes by Gorgeous Montana. Oh shit. That was Tippy Toes by Gorgeous Montana. We are live and in full effect each and every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. I am your host, Benji, the ruler of Street Super Mafia. I'm Mob ENT. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. Happy Pride Month. Let's go.